All right, it's time to hop back in for some Bullets baseball. We're on the road as we get ready to take on the Austin Herd. Let's get a look at the lineup as we get ready to get back into it. I'm sorry it's been a while. It's been busy, and finally on my kind of break kind of thing from work, so that's good. And Canopy Cannon feeling locked in. You love to see that. A little strained, but you know, you gotta take the good with the bad, I suppose. Doing okay there for Assessor Jax as well. Trying to just kind of get a read on the lineup and see what's going on. People are a little tense. People are a little all over the place. We've been struggling, to be sure. I'm gonna get Molly back on the behind the dish side of things. She's still feeling a little strained, but she's not feeling tense, so. On a hill for us today, Getty Doctor, and man, it is good to be back in some Super Mega Baseball as we send you out to Austin, Texas as we get set to take on the Herd, and here we go.
Fans are flocking to their seats here at the Corral. Get your
The Corral. The new stadium's here in SMB4. Got an update on the way in the next few days. That should be exciting. All that said, we're ready to rock and roll. Layla Uptown going to lead us off. And finally feeling a little better. I was like just perpetually sick, and with the time off and being able to finally catch up on sleep, that has made a difference. Absolutely, and quick out there for Layla on the ground ball. Here's Sophia Coffey in the 2 spot, but yeah, I'm going to a concert in just a couple hours here. Looking forward to that. I'm going to go see Sean James in the Twin Cities, and I went and shelled out and did the VIP thing, so I actually get to meet him and see like an unplugged set beforehand. And there's a base hit, so that's good to see. All right.
Number 10, Dean Robinson.
Cooking with gas, here's Dean Robinson. But yeah, looking forward to that, doing something fun, and heading there with the girlfriend and some other friends of hers, and along out there. Runner goes back and stays at first, so a couple outs here, and
Number 13,
Canopy's feeling good at the dish. A little bit of that strain, you know, he's been playing a lot lately. I mean, say a lot like I've been uploading videos, but constant back-to-back ball games anyway, and feeling the stress a little bit. And he's in a 0-2 hole, and that's on the ground, and that's going to get past a diving infielder. So there's a couple on with a couple out. All right, we'll take that for a first inning go, and here's Agro Peppers. Okay, we've been looking to see get things going, and he hasn't done that thus far this year. And the Austin Herd are in a dangerous spot here against Peppers. That's on the ground. That's gonna get through, and so that might score our first run. There's gonna be a play at the plate, but it's not gonna be nearly in time. And the Bullets have a 1-run lead. Agro Peppers finally cashes in. And here's Royal Thunderer. Well, you like to see a good lead. With Getty on the hill, that's never going to be a bad thing, and that should end the inning, and it will. Not before the Bullets pick up a run. They leave a couple, but here come the Herd as Getty gets ready to take the hill. See it steady. Getty can do what he's there to do as Carlos Lawson digs in. First pitch from Doctor is just high, and that's a ball. Getty has had a decent start to the season. 2-1 count here to Lawson. And a swing and a miss to even things at 2. And a foul keeps the at-bat alive. And another one, Lawson battling to lead off the bottom half of the first. That's not there. Full count to Carlos. And that's a leadoff walk. Lawson jogs down to first. All right. Alfio Meadows. One of the two anyway. Getty deals a ball, so he's a little off to start this outing. 1-1 count. Here it is. And that's not there. 2 balls and a strike. Foul evens things up at 2 apiece. And he fires in. Gets another foul. So the Herd getting an eye for his pitches and battling early in this one. It's throwing hard, but they're responding in kind. And a good handful of high foul balls to start this one. And finally just wearing them down with a base hit. And so that's going to be trouble afoot. Another runner aboard.
Number 11, Mela Savage.
Savage, the catcher, digging in. Still nobody out here in inning number 1. Getty getting behind again. 2-0 now to Savage. 3-0 and in danger, rather, of doing just that, loading the bases with another walk. And the Herd are in business. Flapjack Delgado. Well, a big spot here with loaded bases. And that's finally a strike in the zone for Getty. It's 0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. This crowd coming alive here at the corral. This one's through a base hit. That'll score at least 1 to tie the ball game. And a second run coming in to score as well. The Herd take a 2-run lead.
Jane Hardcore.
Here comes Hardcore. And, well, that is trouble. Still nobody out. The Herd with a couple runs early. Runner goes down the line. Foul. And Getty has struggled to find the zone again and sits behind in this count. That's nowhere close. Runners stay put. But Getty not doing it. That's a foul ball. Finally gets a strike. And the throw down for the stolen base is not where you want it to be. Oh, they got a pickle. Never mind, they got somebody. I don't know what that was about. And that's going to get through. And so the Herd remain in business.
Second baseman, number 34, Catherine Guzman.
Here's Guzman. And the Herd have been hot to start it. There's only 1 out, and there's already 2 runs in, and Getty, working with Miss Molly O'Connor, can't seem to find the zone. Most strikes coming from foul balls, and then not able to get the finishing pitch as he's ahead 1-2 here. And that's through. Another base hit for the Herd, and there's going to be another run for the Herd as well. A 3-run tie, bottom half rather, of inning number 1. And the Herd. Here's Win, or Quinn. Man, this is not what you want to see so early. Our bullpen has definitely struggled to, at times, to start the season. The throw in time to get the runner. And so there's 2 away. Molly getting an out for the Bullets on that play. And a strikeout finally ends the inning, not before. The Herd strike for 3. And it's a 3-1 ball game at the end of an inning of play.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 38, Sasser.
Well, Sasser Jack stepping in to lead things off. Unfortunately, my Minnesota Twins went down to the Houston Astros, who are now thankfully behind the Rangers by a couple of games. That series continues tomorrow, and that's a leadoff base hit for Jax. And so I'm rooting for Texas. And I'm rooting for Arizona, to be honest with you. I'd love to see a Rangers D-backs World Series. I think that'd be a fun one. But until then, proceeding then, and post-seeding then, I put my hope in the Bayfront Bullets. That's a swing and a miss, a throw down, or the stolen base, excuse me, not a swing and a miss. That is a strike, though. It's 1-2 runner in scoring position. Tying run is at the plate. That one got the pitcher. The throw still in time. Runner moves to third.
Number 53, Getty Doctor.
There's Getty Doctor. And you'd think a spot to go get yourself a run here wouldn't be a bad play. There's only 1 out. And so you lay down a good bunt and hope for the best. And Getty does. Bunted fair, and that'll get an out. And I don't think that was the out we were hoping for. Here's Layla Uptown. Let me just take a look at the scoreboard situation. It is not what we were hoping for. There's still a runner at third. Not able to score on the bunt. And that is going to do it. Layla digs in, takes care of business, and hits a single to score and put the Bullets within a run. It's 3-2. And here is Sophia Coffey. She has been struggling a little bit as of late. And the Herd trying to capitalize on that lack of confidence she's had. And gets to short her own position and is promptly thrown out to end the inning, but the Bullets pick up another run. It's a 3-2 ball game, and we are headed to the bottom of the second. Here's Rasputin. All right. That's outside, so Getty has been struggling a little bit with his location. That's to right. And that'll be caught. So we'll take it. Shimmy McMillan, the starting pitcher for this Austin Herd ball club. Stands in, takes a strike. Pops it up, playable in foul territory here at the corral, and an easy out number 2 here in the second. So Getty trying to settle in. He's gotten the first 2 men he's faced. And we're back to the top of the order for Carlos Lawson, who worked a battle of an at-bat. And whacks this one to left going back. That could be trouble. And Lawson has given the Bullets that run back that the given the Herd the run back that the Bullets were able to get in their last half inning of play. Lawson rounds them all on a line drive home run solo shot. Here's Meadows in the 2 spot, and 1 run in, a couple of outs, and the ground ball through for another base hit. And the Herd continue the offensive stampede, pardon the pun. And here's Savage. Nobody on this Herd ball club is incapable of getting a hold of the baseball as we're seeing today. And that's not helped when your starter doesn't go take care of business. That's another base hit. And the Herd doing it again. Flapjack Delgado in with 2 away and a runner aboard. That's not there, so Getty has struggled. Excuse me, I'm yawning, I'm tired, I don't know why. And a easy walk, no problem there. And Getty needs to get back on the same page. Jay Hardcore. And a spot to do damage again with a couple out here in the second. That's outside. Getty not locating a darn thing today. And in danger of walking another man. Finally gets a strike, but it's 3-1. Here it comes. That's going to be shot through and into the somewheres, and that's another run. And the Herd. Petri Guzman. And Getty staying out there despite having given up already 5 runs. And it's frustrating to say the least. It's popped foul, so finally has a chance to get out of the inning, and he'll do it. Not before the Herd picks up 2 more. It's a 5-2 ball game. Inning number 3. Here we go.
The first baseman, number 10, Dean Robinson.
Dean Robinson going to lead off for the Bullets in the 3rd. It's been a tightly contested one, but Robinson needs to get something brewing here, whether that's through a walk or a base hit. And being patient here is Dean. 3-2. Is ball 4, so Dean does his job, gets on base, jogs down the line, and brings up one Canopy Cannon. Well, you want to see this be the spot. You maybe get a couple back and start to shift momentum as Canopy shoots one through the middle. No problem. And a base hit puts 2 runners on for the Bullets.
Number 14,
Agro Peppers came through with an RBI single his last time up. And we'll see what he's got in store for us here with 2 on and nobody out. First pitch is whacked foul. It's 0-1. That's not there. 1 ball, 1 strike to Peppers. That was probably ball 2, but he swung at it, fouled it away. It's 1-2. And here it is. Not there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that could be a 2 ball. 1 there, and that's all they're getting. So they're at the, either at the corners or second and third. I couldn't see that enough to tell. But here's Royal Thunderer. And it looks like the answer is that they're at the corners with 1 away. Runner goes, the throw down in time. 2 outs, runner at third. Royal hits it on the ground, no problem there, and that ends the inning. So the caught stealing, a costly mistake, and the Bullets come away from inning number 3 with nothing. It's 5-2 as we head to the home half. Here's Reed.
Now pitching, Horse Moody.
Horse Moody going to be taking things over on the hill. Blue hair, blue beard, and hopefully a better grasp of the strike zone as he makes his appearance. The righty gets a ground ball, no problem, throw across in time, and so Horse Moody starts off strong out of the pen. Jet Rasputin. And already 1 out. Horse Moody doing a thing out there called pitching and doing it well. And sizzled down the line at first, but a foul, so we'll do it again. And a lot of fouls again. This team is battling.
That's inside.
And there's only so long you can do it. And that's on the ground and through another base hit. Call it singles day here at the Corral. Not necessarily for any special promotion. Here's Shimmy McMillan. Staying in, why not? Got a healthy lead. It's a strike from Moody.
No, inside.
Moody's got this wicked, like, that delivery looks like it hurts. Just looks wrong. Too twisty. And he does it again. That one's not there. 2-2. Hey, a strikeout for Horse. Appropriate for Horse to be pitching at the Corral, I suppose. Here's Lawson, and he has gone deep, and he has done damage here. Horse says, I don't care. I'm going to pitch to him, and I'm going to throw a first pitch strike. And a ground ball thrown across in time. Lawson retired, and so are the Herd. Inning number 4, so zeros for everybody in the third. First time we've seen zeros this game. It was a lot of scoring going on. The lead off, Cesar Jacks going to step in and kick things off for the Bullets, and he hits one down the line. Fair ball. That thing hugged the chalk. And a long single for Jacks.
Now batting, the catcher, number
37,
Molly O'Connor.
We haven't seen much of her, but Molly O'Connor, who steps in for Trigger Fielder. Both have been decent catchers. Not quite there, so 1-1 to Molly. She needs to get some power moving this season. She hasn't done a whole lot of much. And she's not going to do a whole lot there. The double play, in fact, is going to do less than a lot of much. Blammo Battery, who has entered this game at some point. I think that might have been at the same time that Horse Moody came out of the pen. It doesn't really matter, though, as Battery has been dispatched. Bottom of the fourth, and the Austin Herd still doing pretty well. Here's Meadows. And that's a throw across in time for out number one. You bet we'll take it. Comes Savage. So Horse has been effective yet out of the pen. And I say that, and then they do the thing where they get an out. Well, good. That sounded good off the bat. I'm glad it didn't turn out so good. Flapjack Delgado is in.
Nope, inside.
Not quite there, a ball inside. Another foul. On the ground, Horse takes it, tosses her over, and that is the inning. Now another scoreless inning for Bullets pitching. We just need to get something going as we are entering the fifth. Moving along as the purple bat of Layla Uptown steps in. And there's a strike swinging and a foul swinging, so aggressive but unsuccessful would be the story of that at bat, actually. There's Sophia Coffey. Hoping for good results. She's digging in from the whatever-handed batter's box that she has. For some reason, oh, that sounded interesting. She's out, but that was an interesting noise. All right. 2 up, 2 down. Dean Thomas. Harry Potter's buddy is in now. I did start the process of creating some Harry Potter-themed Quidditch teams as Dean Robinson hits one up the middle for a base hit. So if you'd be interested in some Quidditch baseball, I'd probably play those games. But if you're interested in a Quidditch mini-series or something of that. Marie Cajone gonna stick her in there and pitch, and wow, what a swing and a miss. So 1 aboard, 2 away, and another foul ball. It's the day, it's foul singles day. On the ground should be an easy play, and will be. So the Bullets are sent back into the fifth, bottom half up and coming. It's still 5-2 in favor of Austin. Oh, Jade with a D, I think. Wow. Too low there, and Horse out for another inning of work. Behind 2-0 to Hardcore. Fouls went away. That rattled off something in the audience department. A roller tossed across in time for out number 1, and here comes Guzman. 1 up, 1 down for the Herd, and that's not even close. And that, wow, all right. Not quite there for that Horse. And that's hit to right center trouble going back. That's going to find some good real estate, be good for a double. Wow. Well, here's Reed. Runner goes, throw across. In time. Got him. Sit down. Gunned down by Molly O'Connor. And that base hit would have almost scored a run had that steal been successful. So, good to see it. Here's here's Jet Rasputin. Lorenzo Clark going to come in, try to keep it close as we move into the later stages of this one, and that's a low ball. Clark has had some good outings. He's also had some not good outings.
Nope. Outside.
And so we'll hope that something can come together here to make things more successfully successful. A 2-2 count has persisted. Clark gets a ground ball through for a base hit. And that'll put a couple on. Trouble of brewing. And here's the pitcher. And the pitcher will bat. Marie has a strike. They like their lead, which is intriguing. 1-1. They must be confident in the back half of their bullpen. And it's a strikeout. So Clark comes in, gets her done. To the 6th we go, still behind by a couple of runs. 3 of those, in fact. And here's Agro Peppers. And he's got to get her moving, get something going here for us. Otherwise, we are not going to do so well. It's about time to get a little closer to being in this ball game. Agro to left. Get on, ball. And it will get down. All right, Peppers cruise into second base. And he'll stay there with a leadoff double. So runner in scoring position. Lorenzo Clark. I would assume you pull him out here. Yeah. Dustin Schaffer going to do the honors. And trying to do some about that Agro Peppers, who's at second base, and start off with a ball, 1-0. Foul away to even things at 1 apiece. Down the foul line, 1-2. Schaffer fouls another one. We'll do her again, 1-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Big pitch here, stay in it. And a strikeout. 1 gone.
The second baseman, number 38, Cesar.
Here comes Cesar Jacks. And, well, this is, again, you feel like if you can't score here, that momentum shift. Agro for third. I don't know why he did it. He's out. That's not going to help your situation. Especially when that base hit could have scored a run, but now there's just a runner aboard at first, and that looks a little more bleak. Base hit's still a good thing, but not one of the brighter base running decisions we've seen from Agro Peppers. And Molly O'Connor is going to come in, runner at first. Gets a foul ball in the first one, still 2 out.
That's inside.
1 ball, 1 strike. O'Connor hits that to center, and she is retired. As are the Bullets, and we're going to see Felix Allen, I believe is the name I saw, flit across the part of the screen that's important, and we're headed to the bottom of the 6th. You got to keep it right here.
Number 10, Carlos Lawson.
Here comes Carlos Lawson. He has been trouble for us in this one. And Felix, who had such a rough start to the season, has pitched moderately successfully since then. Tried to do a little bit of development with him, and with mixed success, I would say. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here it comes. Another foul ball. I don't think we've seen a game in this series with so many foul balls as the lineout is handled at first.
Number 25, Alfio Meadows.
Well, here comes Meadows. And, you know, at this point, right field. Got to get to that one. No problem out there. All right, 2 up, 2 down.
Number 11, Willa Savage.
Here comes Savage. And you got to shut the door on him here. Felix Allen is trying to do it. Gets a foul on that pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike on the ground, and playable. Throw across in time. So 3 outs left for your Bayfront Bullets. We're moving to the 7th. Down by 3. Not looking great, but certainly not impossible. Here comes Blamo Battery. Leading things off in a spot where we hope to get something moving. That's a strike on Blamo. It's 0-1. Same spot. 0-2. Foul again. 2 strikes and nothing.
No high.
It's high. Take it.
Ball outside.
Not there, outside. So 2-2. Blamos even the count. Down first and handled there.
Now batting.
So there's the first out in the 7th.
Layla Uptown.
Here comes Layla Uptown. She has positioned herself in a spot to get something moving, which of course is what you hope for in a spot like this. And that's through a base hit. Layla Uptown does her job and stands aboard at first.
Now batting.
And
The third baseman, number
well,
7,
Sophia
Sophia Coffee.
comes on in here and runner aboard. Just don't hit into that game-ending
That's right.
double play. That's a strike. And that's going to get through. Sophia loads first with second
Now
occupied
batting.
as
The
well.
first baseman, number 10, Dean Robinson.
Here comes Dean Robinson. Well, here's a good spot. You like to see this one go on a couple on tying run at the plate. That's a strike.
No, inside.
Not there inside a ball. Foul away. That bonked off something. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Dean. That's a strikeout. Now things look bleak.
Now batting. The center
Down to their
fielder,
final
number
out
13,
are the Bullets.
Canopy Cannon.
And here's Canopy Cannon. Well, if there's anybody you want up at a spot like this, it's Canopy. Swings. The first one fouls it away. It's 0-1.
Ball back outside.
Outside, 1-1 to Cannon. And Cannon to left. Get down, ball. And that's going to be caught. And that's going to end the ball game. Well, he tried. The Herd taking this ball game by a final score of 5-2. 12 hits apiece for both ball clubs. No errors for either. Here's a look at the big numbers if you'd like to whack a gander at those. And the pitching side of things, the win today is going to go to Mahoney. Went 2 1/3. So not pretty. The loss to Getty went 2 innings, gave up 8 hits, 5 runs, all those earned. Everybody else pitched pretty well. There's the MVPs of the ballgame if you'd like to look at those. Cesar Jacks must be commended, but the Herd take this one in pretty convincing fashion. Pitched well, and after the couple that were given up, easy game for them. And here's a manager moment we have to contend with. You are invited to a divorce party. Hey, I'd go to a divorce party, especially if it made somebody happier. Let's see, who are we bringing? Felix? No, I don't think so. Royal Thunderer, yeah, I think so. Yeah. Alright, there it is. We're going to simulate our CPU games as we get you set for the game preview of our next matchup, and we'll hope that that goes a little bit more convincingly. We got to shuffle some people around, try to give some people rest. I realize that the club is looking a little tired, a little strained right now. I figured play through it today, and we'll work from whatever we have next, which we will take a look at in just a moment as soon as we are done simulating these ball games. Hope you're doing well. I know the upload schedule has been a little finicky, and well, we're headed home to take on the Hoboken Hamburgers. They are 6-5 to start the year, as are we. Balanced versus Spade Demons. They will send to the mound Flip Bats, who is not amazing, but an 0-2 record with a 6.14 ERA. We will counter with Ruby Farrell, who is developing decently. She is 1-0 with a 4.09 ERA. This year, gets ahead, no traits on the opposing side for Flip Bats. All that to come as we get set to take on the Hamburgers from the Emerald Diamond, and all that to come and more as we continue our series in Super Mega Baseball 4. If you like this video or want to stick around to see more, there's lots of buttons down there, like the one with the thumbs up and the one with the letters on it that say subscribe. So if you'd like to do that, don't beat yourself up, but I wouldn't be opposed to the idea. And if you have any questions, comments, queries, theories, concerns, lineup suggestions, or any other ideas, feel free to leave those in the comment section down below. We will see you for Game 12 as we get ready to take on the Hamburgers. Peace.